everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video it is my Pits and Peaks day. So if you are not familiar with this style of video on my channel, I talk about things that didn't go so well for the week being my pits for the week, and things that went better this week being my peaks for the week. I have a few pits to talk about and a few peaks to talk about, so we will talk about the pits first so we can end on a high with the peaks, and yeah, let's get into it. So my first pit this week has been that I haven't tracked at all. Don't really have a reason for that. I did say in my last Pits and Peaks that I wanted to track everything that I ate, basically, and that just didn't happen. I had no real excuse for it. I think I've just got so used to not tracking over the last couple of weeks that it's become a habit not to track, so I definitely need to break that. Not much else to really say about that one. The second one, I'm going to leave the second pit just because I want to talk about it after I've talked about one of my peaks, so I guess we will move on to peaks next because I have no other sort of pits to talk about. So the first peak for this week is that I've ran 3 times this week. I did a 3-mile run earlier in the week. I think it was I want to say Thursday, which was a run that surprised me because I went out with Philip on that day, and usually my mile, like minute per mile, or mile in minutes, is usually around 13 and a half, and with Philip it was quite a lot quicker than that. I was seeing times that I've not seen in quite a while, so that quite surprised me. Then on yesterday I did a 1-mile run just to sort of flush out the legs, if you will, just to keep them turning over for the race today. So I did a 1-mile run then, and I did that in 12 minutes, so again quite a lot faster than what I'm typically used to doing because I was out with Philip. I feel like when I'm out with someone else and they're running ahead of me, I feel like I have to play catch up, and it's just sort of instilled that bit of, I don't know, confidence, I guess, that I can run faster than I actually am. So that was a bit of a positive note. And then obviously the third run that I did this week is my race, so I'll get onto that in a minute. Just looking at my notes to see what else I've got on here. So the next peak that I've got is that I am no longer a taxi service for Philip. I have been waffling on about this for quite a while now, probably like the last, I want to say 6 weeks, maybe longer. It feels like it's been going on forever, but Philip finally had his wires taken out of his hand, and he's had the go-ahead from his surgeon to resume driving. At the moment he is not able to pick up anything heavier than like a cup, but he has been told that he's allowed to drive. So that means that I no longer have to taxi him around anywhere. So it will sort of free up my time where I was commuting him. And I'll have that sort of extra time to fit in workouts and things like that. So that's a good thing. I'm really happy about that one. The next one is that it is getting lighter. It's still quite light outside. I'm using my ring light at the moment, but it is quite light outside, and it's 6 o'clock. So I'm very happy about that, and the clocks are going to change towards the end of the month. And that means that it's going to be lighter in the mornings and the evenings, so that gives me even more time now that I'm not taxiing to be able to do workouts and things like that. So I'm very looking forward to sort of having lighter evenings and mornings again as well. So my next peak is that I did my race today, so my 7-mile race at Burley, I did that today. I don't actually have the medal, so I'll put a picture of the medal here that I took. I'm really happy about how that went, and like I mentioned with some of my other runs, I have been noticing some faster times, and without going into too much detail about what happened in the race, because obviously I'm going to do a race vlog tomorrow sort of recapping how things went, but I did see some faster times in there again at the start of the race, so again that's another sort of positive to my running, and perhaps the fact that I'm getting fitter, I'm not sure. So that was good. I'm happy that I have done the race, considering a week ago I was considering dropping out of it, so I'm really happy that that is done. But that does tie into my leftover pit that I didn't talk about, and that is that I got the race photos for today, and any sort of feeling of being proud or being happy about how the race went was sort of diminished by a feeling of frustration and a bit of disgust towards my own body, because I saw the race photos today and I am just not happy with them at all. I just feel like my legs are huge, I just overall look huge, and I feel like I have to put a disclaimer out, because there will be people that will see the photos and will maybe have a similar body type to what I've got now, and they may not have a problem with that, and that's absolutely fine, and I don't want to feel like I am portraying that anyone that looks like me should feel the same way as me. That's absolutely not the case, but obviously individuals have their own views on their body, and with the body shape and things that I am, or my weight and things like that I am now, is not where I know that I'm comfortable with. So yeah, I do feel a bit of sort of disgust towards my own body at the moment, and I feel like that's just given, I know Maria mentioned this, I think it was in a video of hers where she was saying that you have to sort of add fuel to the fire to keep it burning so that you are able to continue your journey, and I feel like that's added like a whole heap of logs to my fire, because it's actually, I don't want to feel that way about my body anymore, and I want to just be able to lose the weight once and for all and just have it gone. And obviously the way that I've been going about it currently has not been the way to do it. In fact, it doesn't feel like I'm even trying at all when I sort of talk about it on my videos. So this has really sort of added that fuel to the fire, if you will, and really sort of lit the flame again with regards to my weight loss journey. So yeah, it is time to crack on and to stop making excuses. So I am going to be getting up early every day, every week. I want to be tracking my calories and trying to be under my calories as much as I can. The odd off day is fine, but other than that I want to try and have green ticks for most of my days. I want to find a balance between the gym and running. Obviously I mentioned that I didn't want to really do anything with the gym in the lead up to the race because of obviously DOMs and things like that throwing a spanner in the works with regards to my training. And with me not having any races coming up soon, it is ample opportunity for me to get back into the gym. I have a home gym sat down there gathering dust basically at the moment, which isn't great. I've spent all that money on it during lockdown to have a home gym in our home so that we didn't have to go to a physical gym, and I'm not using it at all. So I am going to pick a plan. I may possibly download a different app to try, but that is sort of what I'm going to be doing with that. So I'm going to find that balance between gymming and running, and then 10k steps, which have fallen off again, so I want to start doing those consistently every day. So yeah, that's basically it. I feel like the pits have slightly outweighed the peaks. Obviously I know that it's great that I've done the race, but it's been sort of diminished by how I felt seeing race photos. So yeah, we'll see whether what I say comes to fruition, and I guess I'll update you next week with how things are going. Hopefully, like I said, I can put my words to action, so yeah, watch this space. So like I said, I will have a race vlog going out tomorrow for anyone that is interested in seeing that, and sort of a race recap. But other than that, I'm going to leave the video here. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. You can always click the notification bell down below and you'll be notified of when my videos go live. Other than that, I hope you're all staying safe and well. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.